Hi everybody, Andrew Markey here again, and I'm going to talk about a more advanced, what I call active skincare approach to looking after your skin. I've already talked before about a basic skincare, just to review that very quickly, a non-irritant cleanser, a great broad spectrum sunscreen, preferably SPF 50, that you'll use every day. And if you need to supplement the moisturizing effect of that daily sunscreen, you can add a moisturizer in as well. So cleanser, sunscreen, plus or minus a supplementary moisturizer is a great way to start with your skincare. Now, if you want to take it further and move up a notch and move into active skincare, we've got to start introducing extra molecules, extra steps. And I like to say to patients, because it's so confusing when you go into any retail outlet or look on the internet, a good way to start is A, B, C. What do I mean by A, B, C? Well, A is going to stand in the system I'm suggesting for vitamin A. And another word for vitamin A is retinoids. The retinoids are a family, a group of products that are all different chemical variations of vitamin A. But there's big differences between them. So words like retinyl esters, retinol, retinal, retinyl retinoate, granactive retinoid, all of these names belong to different chemical variations of vitamin A molecule. But they all break down step by step from one to the other until they're converted into the mother product, the active product called retinoic acid, also known as tretinoin or all-trans retinoic acid. Retinoic acid, tretinoin, is a prescription-only product, and that can only be derived by going through a prescription skincare system that I'll address briefly at the end. All of the other words that sound quite similar to retinoic acid are not prescription products. They're available over the counter, but they're nowhere near as strong because they have to chemically convert from one to another. And the more steps, the weaker the actual effect is. But using a retinoid, either non-prescription or prescription, will produce what I call a wow effect on your skin. It works on all levels of the skin. So the very surface, the stratum corneum, becomes smooth and reflects light evenly. You get a beautiful, lovely glow, rather than clumps of skin which take away that glow effect. In the living part of the epidermis, this actually thickens. Your skin pores are emptied out and cleaned, and patches of pigmentation are reduced. And in the deeper dermis of the skin, collagen and elastin are manufactured much more effectively from vitamin A compounds. So at all levels, you have an increased cell turnover and a global improvement in the effects on your skin. It takes about 6 to 9 months to get the collagen and elastin effect on your skin with impact on lines and wrinkles. But the impact on the glow, the color evenness of your skin, this comes in a matter of a few weeks. And if you're going to introduce one active, it should be a retinoid, either non-prescription or prescription. And that is usually used at night because retinoids can be a little bit delicate, can break down quite easily with sunshine. So the bottles are often a little bit tinted or protected, and retinoids themselves tend to be applied at night time after a gentle cleanse. In the morning, after a gentle cleanse, you're going to use a B. So we've got A and now B, and B stands for vitamin B3. That's niacin or niacinamide. It's a different chemical terminology for the same chemical, essentially. And I call niacinamide the calming molecule. So it's very, very calming on the skin. This is because it induces the manufacture of ceramides. These are fantastic moisturizers for the upper levels of the skin. And niacinamide also has an interesting impact on the optics of skin pores. You can't remove skin pores, but you can make them less noticeable. And niacin does have that effect on reducing the impact of your skin pores. And it also reduces the amount of sebum being pumped out from your sebaceous glands coming up through the skin pores as well. It also helps reduce redness in your skin and also pigmentation in your skin. And it's very safe to use in pregnancy. So I do find a lot of people do well with the introduction of niacin, that's the B, into an active skincare program. Straight afterwards, a vitamin C, so we've got A for retinoid, B for niacin, and now we've got vitamin C. Vitamin C product can be very helpful as well. Vitamin C I call the brightening molecule. Vitamin C is primarily a very powerful, what we call antioxidant, works against the negative impact of things like pollution and smoke and ultraviolet light on the skin. It also helps in collagen manufacture as well. So vitamin C can be a very useful additive as well. But depending on what chemical form of vitamin C you have, it may be a little irritating to your skin. The most powerful is something called L-ascorbic acid. But for many people, that is a little bit too irritating, and you might want to start with a less irritating form, what we call vitamin C esters. And you will see these on the bottle with words like ascorbyl something or other. And that something or other is the ester. So A, B, and C are the products that give your basic skincare a boost. But after you've done your A at night time, B and C during the day, then you must finish off with your SPF sunscreen before you then put any makeup on. So it's a little bit overwhelming when you're in a retail outlet faced with all these different creams. But just as a starter, think A, B, C plus SPF, and that can get you on the right track. There's many different types of skin care packages, but ABC is a great way to start off. Finally, I'll just touch on prescription skincare, but I'll do a separate video about that at another date. Prescription skincare is really the Luxe division of skincare, where bespoke compounds are made of some of these important compounds like the retinoids, azelaic acid, various different compounds that can be put into creams specially made for you. They're distinct from the over-the-counter products. They obviously can promise more because you can only get them via prescription from your healthcare professional. But I'll talk about them in more detail separately. But I hope you find this approach to augmenting your basic care with an ABC approach to actives helpful. And you've probably got bucket loads of questions, so put them down there and send them off to me, and I'll make specific videos that answer your questions. See you soon.